start, I'm going to remove the match heads, and to do that, I'm going to use garden shears. Now we're going to make the tracing template for the rocket. To start, trace a 1 and 2/16 inch line on the paper. Next, trace a 13/16 long line using a ruler. Next, trace a 1 and 13/16 long line. Then, trace a 3 and 14/16 inch long line, 90 degrees from the last one. Make a 1 and 1/16 line, 90 degrees from the last one. Use the ruler to connect the line you just made and the very first line you made. Now we're going to add the fin template to the template we just drew. We're going to do this by drawing a square that is 14/16 inch long on each side. Turn the template so that the long side of it is facing up and measure 1 and 2/16 inch upwards. Mark a line there. Measure 2/16 inch above the mark you just made, and make another line. These marks will give you an idea of where the match head sits and where the top of the skewer is. Cut out the template but leave an inch of paper around the edges. We would then tape the template to a cereal box or any other cardboard box. Cut out the template along with the cardboard box. You can discard the paper if you want. Cut out the square part of the template by using X-Acto knife or scissors. Transfer the 2 markings you made from the paper to the cardboard. To make the wings, I'm going to use aluminum foil tape from the hardware store. Align the square cutout of your template to the aluminum foil tape and start marking out the squares. Cut out the marked squares of aluminum foil tape. Fold the aluminum foil tape both ways diagonally. Then push the corners together and flatten it out. It should be in the shape of an X. Next, take off a moderate-sized piece of aluminum foil. Fold the aluminum foil in half until it is about the size of the template. Mark the template onto the aluminum foil. Cut out the aluminum foil in the shape of the template. I used a paper towel to keep the aluminum from sticking together after cutting it. Now we will take a bamboo skewer and modify it. To modify the bamboo skewer, we are going to cut 5/16 of an inch off the tip. We will measure off and cut 3 and 5/16 of an inch off the skewer. We will be using the cutoff part of the skewer. Measure 1 and 3/16 from the back of the skewer and mark it. Now it is time to create the rockets themselves. Align the mark we made on the skewer with the bottom edge of the aluminum foil. Then we'll take a match head and place it on top. Now, leaving the skewer in place, we are going to wrap the whole thing up. When you are done rolling, pinch the empty space right above the match head. Now roll it down towards the top of the match head 2 to 3 times. Now using pliers, seal the tip. Make sure you crimp it in multiple directions. Now we are going to add wings to the rocket. Open up the wings and take off the adhesive backing of the aluminum foil tape. Slide the wing on adhesive side down. Adjust the wings so that they are 1 inch away from the end of the rocket, and close it so that the adhesive adheres with the rocket. Slide the rocket off the skewer, and now you have an aluminum foil rocket.